Hello, 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 my darlings. How are you? Well, I'm all conservative today. You notice how? Oh, wait. This is this is pared down conservative today because I had to look like a professor today. I thought because they were having a convocation at Clark Atlanta today, and I thought I could get out. And then I thought about the walk that I have to make. It was just too far for me to walk, and I didn't have that privileged parking yet. I need that parking where I can just park and walk right in. And so I got up and put on something conservative, just not over the top, not a get up. But I had to put my jewelry on so I could just feel like some Georgian is working. You see, because I'm an over the top woman. Fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. And so I hope this weekend that I'll be able to get rid of all this looking to the left and looking to the right. No, I'm not talking about over there. Forget you over there. I'm talking about this camera right here. All right, so as we talk about Georgian, this is a video diary. I got me a new vocabulary. Video diary. No, video autobiography that's moving to a video diary. I think because I don't know. I've lived 81 years. Oh, by the way, listen. I was watching Tamron today, and Tamron talked about this, what I'm talking about, but she gave me something that I needed to say to you. Women are living to about 86 or 87 years old. That's my time is getting shorter. Okay, my time is getting shorter anyway. But anyway, women are living longer. But not only women living longer, people are living longer. And since people are living longer, there are more opportunities for you to have a second and a third and a fourth life. My question is, I'm talking to women over 65 or women and men over 65. The men, okay, stay with me. If you're 65 and over, then I'm talking to you. I think somebody told me I should say 60 and over, but 60 still got a little something going on. 65 might think you don't have a little something going on, but you do. I got friends that are 65 that's really. Anyway, so let's talk about 65 and older. Why are you crying? This whole YouTube thing is a sharing of my life with you, and to talk to you about crying because you're 65 or feeling sad or depressed. My heart is aching. My heart is aching for the people that I have been thinking about as I came up with I should do this. Now my other friend said I should do this for me. Well, it's working for me. But then what's working for you? Then Georgianne needs to find out what's working for you. What can work for you? I don't know what works for you, but I'm here every Monday through Friday to talk to you about what's working for you. It's anything working for you. Stop crying. Stop being depressed. Or I know. Right at the bottom, DM me and let me just talk to you about it, maybe. And I can refer you to somebody because I'm not a counselor. Georgianne's not a counselor. No. I have DR in front of my name, but it doesn't mean counselor. No, it does not. And so, women over 65 who have not, or you may have reached one full potential up to your retirement age, and then you retired, and now what? What are you doing? What are you doing with all of that brilliance that you had before you retired? After you retire, you say, well, I have more time to spend with my grandkids, okay? And I have more time to spend with, when then they grow up and go to college, then what? What happens then? I like these earrings. You like these earrings? Oh, these are cute. Let me let you see. Karen Roach earrings today. What are you doing? What are you doing? See, you still have potential. Potential. That's gonna be my key word. I didn't bring my pen in here. Oh, I got too much stuff in here today. potential. There's still potential. Now, as a school teacher, you can see potential in a child. Let me turn off my keyboard because I want to play Old McDonald's. My friends told me don't play that anymore. Anyway, I didn't bring my pen in here. Oh, here it is. Okay, potential. I gotta make sure that's gonna be my word for the day. Potential. So, you know how you can see potential in a child? I see potential in you. I went over to a high rise. Harold Harnett invited me over to Epworth Tower. And I saw people who were younger than me fading, or just they didn't have any life, as much life as I thought they should have. That's just judgment. It's poor judgment. Maybe, I don't know, but I'm just paying attention. And I saw another group that had some life, and I'm hoping that when you go to the high rise and you get your television, get your little refrigerator, and you fill it up with ice cream and cookies and all kind of stuff. Then you come downstairs to do the little exercise. Then sitting in your chair, exercise, and then you go outside and I wish I could do something about that part right there. This one is worse because I have no teeth over here. You have to have the tooth. I have some teeth that will hold it back. Anyway, I can't do anything about it. You're just sitting around talking, then you go downstairs, have another meal, and then while you're on your way upstairs from the first meal, you're talking about what we're going to have for lunch. And then when you come back for lunch, what we're going to have for dinner, and then, but you went to school. And there's so much going on here. It's so much potential. You have so much potential. That's my word for 65 and over. What are you doing with that potential? I feel you out there calling me. I wouldn't be doing this, besides the fact that a lot of people told me to do it, but I have been talking about this, and I didn't know what it was until I heard somebody say, they're looking for you, Georgianne. Somebody out here is looking for me to tell you that you have potential. Your children are not going to tell you that. I'm not going to say that they're waiting for you to. There's a. Let me see how to say that. There's a way of life that we've had in America. And my friend Francois Craig, let me go ahead and talk about this a minute. There's a paradigm shift in America. And what I'm going to make sure I say this correctly. Paradigm shift, a major change in the worldview, a major change in concepts, a major change in practices on how we do things and how things are accomplished. So there's a paradigm shift now. Okay? And the paradigm shift is away from waiting for parents to die. We don't die right away. We still have life. And maybe your caretakers are looking at you like, go somewhere and sit down. Why are you trying to do this? Why are you trying to start a business? Maybe that business was on the inside of you. There's somebody I'm talking to out there, right? Subscribe and write in the bottom. Pass this on to somebody you know that needs to have it, because there are people out there that have not reached their full potential. Georgianne is multi-talented, but Georgianne is not multi-talented by herself. That is not a Georgianne. It's universal to me. It's women and men 65 and over are multi-talented. It's folk, but I'm talking to that group. that are multi-talented. And so what was that career you had? You retired from where? And how can you take those skills and turn it into something else for somebody else that you can give away? You know how nice it is to give away stuff and share it and make sure that somebody has it in your church group, in your civic organization, in your sorority, in your fraternity, volunteering, Boys and Girls Club. They definitely need somebody. So the paradigm shift for the day is waiting to exhale. You're over there waiting to exhale. You're over there waiting for Georgianne to come and say to you, you still have time. The woman that got the Grammy, as I told you, look it up. Okay, let me back up. Here's another paradigm shift. I don't want to know anything about the internet. I don't care nothing about those computers. Don't say that anymore. You make yourself sound like they want you to be, ill-informed and uninformed. Is that correct? Somebody will correct me. Don't say that anymore. Don't say I don't want to know anything about computers. Don't say that anymore. Get you a smartphone. You don't have to get a computer. I grade papers on my phone. Why? Because my phone is a computer. Your phone is a computer. I don't want to know anything about computers. Well, doggone it, you don't want a phone? Do you have a phone? Huh? You can get email on the telephone. Get that 12-year-old grandchild that's waiting to get $100 from you or $50 from you to show you how to use your phone for everything you need. When the phone, I don't have it in here. I have old phones. You can't dial out on them. But guess what you can do on them? All the computer work I want to do. I keep the internet on them. I don't have dial out. But I can still look up. I can send emails from an old phone. I keep them plugged in. Okay? I have about 5 phones that I have plugged in this house because I have old telephone numbers on them. And then here's the new flip phone. Flip. Ta-da! These people don't give me any money before you say, ooh, she must be making. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm trying to talk to you about why you're crying, why you're depressed, why you're not doing anything, why you keep eat. Well, I can't talk about eating. I have about 4 cookies today. They were so good. Anyway, flip. You want to flip? Get the new flip. Flip. Okay? And get your email put on there and quit telling people something. Because how you going to look up what it is you need to know? You don't need to ask your kids anything. Because they're going to say, well, what you need to know that for? Oh, no. Get your phone and go to YouTube. That's what I'm on. I'm not, and I don't get anything from YouTube. All right? But you can put in, my friend Cornell again, he says, you put in everything you want to know is on YouTube. How to light a candle. Fine, look for it. How to put a light bulb in. Everything you want to know, just say how to. Once you learn how to do it and get YouTube on there, don't get premium yet because you'll have to pay for something. This is free, the free YouTube. How to. Like this series is how to live better after 65. How to be more who you are after 65. How to be the man and woman I always wanted to be after 65. How to. Okay? How to buy bobby pins and pull this back. How to. You see? The paradigm has shifted, people. And you got to quit talking about not being on the informational highway. Stop it. You have too much to give. You know why you're sitting at home crying? Because you don't want to admit you made a mistake when you said, I don't want to know anything about the computer. I don't need nothing. My grandson got the computers. Well, good. Use his until you can get the phone. Get your phone that has email on it. And then you can read your email. You can send email to your grandkids. They can email you. Make sure it has YouTube on it, free. All right? And then look up how to. Anything you want to know, how to start a business, how to get everything you want to know is on there. Because I need for you to be independent. I need for you to come alive. I need some life in you. And if you can get information without asking anybody, I believe you'll be that person I'm looking for. You're out there, you there, you in here, you in here, you in here, you in here. This is cute, but I'm getting hot. I think it's the light. I think that's a hot light. Because every time I get in here, I get hot. I need some water or something. And then too, this might be just hot, but it's thin. You know, I got this from Ashley Stewart too. Isn't it nice? These two didn't come together. I tried to look like something today. Not look like the fabulous. I want to try to look like I teach somewhere. And I've been to somebody's school, had some kind of training, and I am a Spelman College graduate, undergrad. Okay, I digress. I want you to focus on that dream deferred. Langston Hughes. You know, when the dream, when it turns into a sore, that sore just festers. And you don't see about that sore, it'll just eat at you. I told you yesterday about how I suppressed the drama in me, and breast cancer, colon cancer, breast cancer, all kind of stuff. Because I didn't let the scream out. You got to let out the scream. Whatever that is, you got one in you, let it out. Let it out. Go to the closet, go to the bathroom, go in the yard, go somewhere. Well, they might lock you up if you're in a high rise, so they'll call the paramedics. Don't scream. Oh, Lord. I better not say that. I like that. Let out the scream. You know you're going to hear all this again. I need you to quit crying. I need you to stop crying. I do. Because you're making me cry over here. I feel you out there. I feel it over here. I feel you out there. I feel you in here. And I'm trying to reach you, so I had some more stuff. So, what is it I want to talk to you about? The Georgian talks about Georgian, 65 and over. You've heard about my health issues. I've talked about my health issues, but I didn't let them hold me back. Why you said, well, I'm wheelchair bound, or I'm bed bound, or I'm something bound, or I'm, I don't have a car. That's the worst excuse I could ever hear. I don't drive anymore. So what? You don't drive anymore? Baby, that's why they got Uber and Lyft. Back in the day, it was Jitney. Uber, Lyft. My grandkids, they too busy to come over here. Let those people go ahead with their lives. Let those grandpeople say, I love you, baby. You hit $20. Every time you got to go to the grocery store, your grandkids charging you $20, $25, $30, $50. When it may not cost me $14 on Uber. Daytime Uber. Now, you know you got to do daytime Uber. No. I need you home before dark. All this. And where you got to go? If you got the computer, where you going? All of it can be sent to you. That's what I don't understand. Oh, that's why. Because you said, I don't want to know anything about the computers. Crazy. That's crazy. If you're in a rural community, you're 65 and over. It's a woman in a rural community right now that I'm talking to. It's a white woman. I see you in my spirit. I'm talking to you. Did you know they'll bring all that to the house? The people come to you now. The paradigm has shifted. You don't have to go anywhere. I didn't realize that the paradigm had shifted like that until my daughter got married in 2018. And she was here one time. She said, oh, I need blah, blah, blah. And Amazon started coming to the front door. Amazon, she would say, I need it. And it would be at the front door the next day. I said, whoa, 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 what is that? She said, oh, Amazon.com. Girl, Amazon.com loved me so much, they gave me a credit card. They said, woo, woo, woo. Let me get her. And I'm going to tell you when I was up in Florence, Alabama. Did I tell you that part? Oh, I was telling you, I did. Because I was saying we lived in this, oh, well, there was one black family, maybe two. We were in Florence, Alabama. And the parsonage was in an apartment. The package would stay out there till Jesus came back. You know what I'm talking about? Those kind of small towns. But I wanted something from Macy's, and it wasn't a Macy's. Macy's came right to me. You know how you always wanted to wear, you look on TV, and you see somebody, maybe you see this nice outfit. This is nice. This is nice. I like it. Order it. Order it. They will bring it to you. And then you get in the mirror and you look at yourself and you say, oh, that woman out there, she's saying, I want to change my hair. But I don't know. Girl, they sell these all day for $19.95. $19.95 on Amazon. I know I got this off of Amazon. I heard a noise over here. I don't like the noise over on that side. I expect a noise on this. Oh, Lord. But I don't know about over here. It's interesting. I need to do something with all of it. But you get my point. You get my point. There's been a paradigm shift in America that maybe you didn't know anything about. We look at things differently now. Things are changed. There are new ways to do things. Businesses have changed. Brick and mortar doesn't mean anything. It's online. Black and white is hidden. You can put your product online. If somebody loves it, they don't know if you're black, white, purple, or green. If you do it right, unlike I, who thought that, oh, just seeing my face, and I was talking about having cancer, and da-da-da-da, nobody about freaking, I better watch what I say. Nobody bought anything from me. I don't think I had it up there right anyway, but I'm just saying. Oh. And another friend of mine took some mixed pictures that you can buy online, clip photos or clip art or something. And she had the Latino and Asian, white and black, and everybody was smiling and laughing. And her sales went through the roof. You got to know what you're doing. I didn't know what I was doing. I will admit that. But I tell you what I'm doing now. And I'm trying to tell you, it's a new day. I do have a song called It's a New Day on Alexa. Just ask for Georgianne. It's a new day. One woman show. All right, the paradigm has shifted. And you got to shift with it. Because you'll be left on the side of the road. Let me tell you who I think. She's in heaven. That's Sandra East Jackson. Delta Airlines. Passed away young. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, my God. We used to talk about chemo together. And we talked about... I don't want to start up. Anyway, Sandra East Jackson said, G, She called me G, I think. People had all kind of names for me at Delta Airlines. Okay, let me go somewhere else with that. Anyway, she said, G, yeah, take this class, a PC class. I said, girl, now listen to this now. Listen to Georgianne. Listen to me. I said, girl, I'm not going to do any of that. I'm not taking any of that. I'm going to retire. And, I learned the computer here at Delta Airlines. She said, no. This is computers, like computers going to be all over the world. Everybody going to be doing computers. And Delta Airlines is offering a class, a free class. You can go if you want to go there, sign you up and everything. I said, girl, please, I'm ready to retire. I said, they're not going to take me. She said, I'm going to sign you up anyway. Best thing that ever happened to me. As soon as I retired, I got hired because I knew how to do Excel and everything else for TRW. You heard me talk about I put in the 911 system. I am part of the TRW plan to put in the ACRS 911. Y'all didn't know it was a black woman back there somewhere. I'm the one. You know why? Because when they hired me, when these people hired me, they asked me, did I know computers? I'm like, yeah. Because nobody had just started with this PCs. I said, yeah, I know. And I do that. And I do Excel. I'm like, yeah. I learned all that in the PC class at Delta Airlines. Now, suppose I said, oh, no, I'm like some of you have done. I don't want to know anything about computers. Ooh, 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 ooh. Listen. 65 and older. If you're 65, you got at least 87. The woman who won the Grammy at 95, I still got some time. Y'all think I'm not going to get a Grammy? Who don't hold your breath, because you're going to die. I'm getting a Grammy. Why? Because the music is good, because I believe in it. My paradigm had to shift too. I had to, because do you know how hard it used to be to get an album released? And I released mine on the December 25th by myself with 4 songs. The other 3 I still got to pay for. I still haven't done it yet. We're going in the studio. Tafasi knows we're going in the studio. My studio person stopped. Money, don't worry. It's a do-it-yourself world. The paradigm has shifted. Is that who was that came up with that? I think his name is Cancun, something like that. The paradigm shift. It's a new way of looking at things. Watch AI. If you don't think the paradigm has shifted in America, you better see what AI is doing. Look when you get ready to go somewhere, you put your directions in GPS. You don't have that little piece of paper. You don't call your friend. Tell me how to get there. That's number one. You automatically say, let me MapQuest. Let me check the weather on my phone. You're doing it already. Let me call Uber. Let me get a Lyft. Let me order a pizza. Ordering a pizza was the beginning. Remember how you ordered a pizza back in the day? Pick up the phone and you called, and the pizza person brought you a pizza. It was shifting on you then. Yes, you didn't even know it. And now it's all away, all your food. I go to Publix because I need to, but when I had the hospice here, I never went to the store. For 8 months, we ordered groceries here or wherever he was. And they brought the groceries out. Paradigm shift. You don't have to go, and then if you don't like what they have, you know the whole grocery thing. So where am I going with this? I'm saying to you, I'm going to be talking about every day. Every day I'm going to try to reach that person. I'm trying to get you motivated because I see your potential. I don't have a globe. What do you call that? I don't have that, but I have a feeling. Life does begin at 70. My uncle said that one day. I was in my 20s. And I said, "Oh, Uncle, life begins at 40." That was in my 20s. He said, "Life begins at 70." I laughed at him. I said, "Oh, nobody's beginning some kind of life at 70. They ought to have life by then." How did I know I didn't have life by then? I had some kind of life. How did I know that after 70 I would have 2 bouts of cancer? I'd start all over each time. Life begins when you begin. Life begins with you. Life begins when you make up your mind that you're ready to begin. I don't understand some of you. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. I'm going to save some of that. But some of you all got children who tell you what to do. Are you kidding me? Ooh. I mean, I love them and you love them. But they advise you. I like that. I need advice sometimes because sometimes I miss the mark. And you need them to help you with some things. But all this, you don't need to be doing this, you don't need to be doing that. No. Mm-mm. You might want to sort through some of that, what you don't need to be doing. They don't want you to have another life, or they don't want you not to be with their father or their mother or something, all that stuff they got in their little childhood, going back to their childhood, and they want you all together. That's good. But you have a life. Don't you know when your mother and your father, when they're unhappy, you don't want them unhappy? I got a toothache, you all, coming up here. Because these teeth, I got to do something about them. You don't want your parents unhappy. Let them find a little happiness. If they say, "Well, I want to go to the beach," figure out how to get them to the beach. Just figure it out. They say, "I want to do such and so. I want to go up to the mountains." Figure out how to get them to the mountains. Maybe they always wanted to go somewhere. Take them. Don't tell them they don't need to. Well, I don't know. Get enough medicine, enough medication, enough cream, enough whatever it is, and take them wherever that is. And let them sit there that minute and enjoy that. Maybe they like to play chess all the time. Then find some little kid that needs to know how to play chess and let them play with your mom and daddy. Or, in my case, let me run a Boston on somebody. I love you. Big Whiz. I'm sorry. I got excited. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I forgot. I got Spellman and okay. I love running Boston stuff. Big Whiz. All right. I love you. And you can't do anything about it.